Happy Tuesday. Hey, guys. Let's see if I can get this together. I don't know why I always wait for the stream to adjust all this, but I think it's because I take it and I take the microphone and I turn it down next to my speakers. Oh, my desk is quite the mess today. Alright. Today's going to be a chill stream, and I'm grateful for that. I have been working very hard on the project from last week. Let me spit out my gum here. I've been excited about the project from last week because during the weekend I finished all the inking of all the characters, and I counted them. There's 56 of them. And let me show you. This is going to be my new screensaver too. A heck of a thing to open the stream with. But check this out. And I've been doing coloring too. I know, I could not wait for the stream. I've been coloring, so I've got a few left, but that's some serious progress. I'm so excited to have this done. In fact, I've enjoyed doing this so much. Let me blow it up so you can see kind of detail that I've got on each character. So we got Wendell. We have Chuck. It's my favorite guy. We have Dax. Of course, we have Hoban. I just finished Hoban. That's for Langna. We have, excuse me, we have King Borislav. We have a Theron. We have Buddy Keisler. We have Green. Excuse me. And of course we have the robes. Having so much fun with the robes. Look at this. We go up a little bit further. I spaced them out, as you noticed when we were doing the inking. We've got the High Elder. We've got, of course, Alhana. We have my marketing director, Death. Let's see. All right. We have Elder Altoran. Oh. Rashima Giebler. Journalist. Pain in the butt, but journalist. Cute, though. We got Vin. One of my three main Technomago. We have King Robert III. This is probably my worst picture of King Robert, and he doesn't look much like he did in the comic books. That's right, I'm working with his look. We have Kylene, cute as can be. Elder Gadred, another robe. Anyway, another robe. We have a Valen. Anyway, we have other characters up here. Let's see, we've got Dathrin Istul, who owns the probably most famous bookstore in the black market called Perspicacious. Another robe. We have Darcy Dunnett, who happens to be a slag pilot with a serious attitude. But he is good. He is really good at flying those slags. Anyway, and I have been working on Thule. And I'm not done with Thule. We're going to start with Thule here. Thule, and he's got one of his victims' head on a spike that he's holding. Anyway, so that's where we're at. So I'm going to go ahead and color. I have decided, because this is so much fun, and I've enjoyed this so much, I'm going to blow it back and show you. I think when I'm done with this, I'm going to highlight some areas of this, and then I am going to see if I can create a vector picture with this. Clean it up, clarify it a bit, do a vector, and then I'm going to make this into a high resolution poster and a wallpaper. So if anyone will be interested in having the wallpaper, I will create a couple versions of it and give that away. I'll let you guys have fun with that. Anyway, so that's what I've been working on over the weekend. Been loving this coloring. That's what we're going to do today. Ta-da! So let's get into this. Get back to Thule. Thule and that poor victim. All right, let's see. We need to see how good the... Oh, 100%. Okay, we're good. We're good to go. Those are runes on his face, and so I'm going to do highlights. I'm going to put that, the rune into purple. I'm going to change that. Let's see. I'm going to go down to a light pen, and then see how this works. That's nice. Darn it. Undid it because my palm and pinky were on the screen. Take the... I like the feel that it gives the runes. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Then we were going to do some blood splatters here too, so take that back here. Take the opacity down. Alright, so we've got him done. Let's see. And you get the background. Okay, we need to go back to the flats. Put that up. Because this is Chuck's hand in the background. It's hard. You got to fill things in after you're done. And let's see, we can do... there we go. Don't want to make it solid black. I want to make more of a shadow feel. Then we've got Dathern. Ah, that wasn't good. Okay, we're going to go around all the way up. I think we're going to have to go over these edges. I think it's because it was a different layer is what I think was happening, so I need to fix this. There we go. That's one of the complications I've seen with doing these backgrounds. Okay, let's see. We gotta fix some of the inking here. So let's do a technical pen. And we need to go to the inks section. Because it looks like some of this has been... Because I did Wendell as the first coloring. And then I added quite a bit to the picture and made some new layers. And so Wendell is not on the same layer as everyone else. He will be, but I needed to get a few more characters done first. But it looks like this has been a little bit rough. There we go. That looks a bit better. Okay, that's good. Dathern looks good. Chuck looks good. Ooh, we got Mahan up here. I didn't show you guys Mahan. That's pretty nice too. I think we're gonna do, let's see, faces, pencils. I think we're gonna do another background here. We'll name this background or BG, and then I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, I'll make this a hatch mark. That way. Oops, okay. Go like that. So I'm going to have a texture there. Which I think looks better, to me, looks better than just a straight black. Okay, but that, okay, let's see, completed. Okay, so that needs to be risen up. If that's up, that should be better. That should be, yep, that's behind. Okay, that's good. We can do that. Let's see, we'll do color in there like so. That way we can kind of, yeah, kind of blend stuff in like that. All right. Okay, back to the coloring. Let's see who to do next. I think maybe let's work this way. So let's do the rook next. So go back to the flats. Also need to go back to the studio pen. Now I need to be careful. Okay, well we're gonna recolor him in a different way. I have already done him. I've drawn the rook, and they're part of the website. Morning, Heffy. Anyway, I've already drawn the rook before, and I've already colored him. I'd like to get the colors right. Unfortunately, I'm kind of paranoid that I will make the stream crash. So, okay, so let's do this. Let's see if I can find... Did I draw him on here? I don't think I drew him on here. Darn it. I did not draw the rook on here, did I? Dang it. Well, darn. Okay, that's all right. So we'll just draw him. Give him some new colors. That's just what we'll do. So back to flats. I know we need to do a green. We need to do more of a forest green. More like that. And we'll go like this. How are you this morning, Jefe? I said hi to you in Discord, but I think it needs to be brownish green, actually. I think more like that. That's what I think. Today is just an absolute mellow stream. Just chill. Not interested in doing a whole lot today. Let's see. Just lots and lots of coloring. That's what I really want to do today. Did my Hefe? I don't know if you're just lurking or what, but I on the question that I was talking about with the tags to wrap your article information in on World Anvil. Did you get, especially after Lengna's comments, did I apologize if I didn't make if I couldn't communicate my question well. Did you in the end did you understand what I was trying to do? Because and for those who are watching, what I'm trying to figure out how to do is I have different tiers of subscribers for WantedHero.com, and what I'm trying to do is, depending upon what tier is, how much information you get. Whether you also get secrets, whether you get ancient lore, or if you just get more detailed information that is above and beyond what the public gets. Now, the idea here is I can isolate all the different information, which means if, for example, you buy Hoban a coffee, you will get a lot more than the public gets. But if you buy Hoban a meal for that month, you will get a lot more than the person who bought Hoban a coffee. Okay? So that's how I figure out what someone gets. Now, when I write and create that information, I put tags around it, coding around it, so it only reveals itself. Say, I bought Hoban a cup of coffee. When I go to a certain article, the information will show up on there. Now, let's say that I bought Hoban a meal and filled his belly. Other than, good for Hoban and good for me, when I go back to that page, there's a lot more information that is automatically revealed because of what I've done. The question here is the way to use the coding. I can do that. It's just labor intensive. So my idea was you've got people that buy them coffee, and you got people that buy them, an ale or an alcoholic drink. And then you have people that on the third tier, the top tier, people buy him a meal. What I was trying to figure out is there a way to create tags that everything that I write for the person that buys Hoban a coffee, it will automatically be revealed to those who buy him a drink and those who buy him a meal. And if I write and put tags around that is just for someone who Well, I guess that already settles itself. But anyway, I just wanted to see if there was a way to have the tags automatically reveal information to a higher level. And I wondered, gosh, could we do that by maybe prioritizing which level has, prioritize the different tiers. Anyway, I'm not sure, since I'm not a coder. I don't know if I can convey it better than that, but that was my general idea. For now, I'll just do it like I've been doing it. You just put the tags around it. It's just really labor intensive. Does that make sense? So the higher tiers have access visibility to the lower things also. Exactly. That's my point. So why wrap the same, for 3 tiers, wrap every bit of information with 3 tiers? Can we just have something that if a lower tier gets it, the higher tiers automatically get it? See, you already said it better than I did. Does that make sense? So that's what I wanted to see if there's a way to figure out. Because that right there, that would solve so much. Gosh, that would cut down on the work tremendously. Tremendously on the workload. So that was my idea anyway. That was my suggestion. I know, poor Dimmy. Dimitri is so phenomenal and has such a huge list of things. I feel bad making more suggestions for stuff. I don't know what it is, but I kind of keep my mouth shut most of the time. I just let you guys make suggestions and request for features. Because I don't know, I just see his workload and I just start feeling bad. Excuse me. All right, and we're going to put this down here. Let's see. Now, for the brown, let's do... Yeah, I think either way there's massive workload. I'd use secrets. You mentioned that before. I don't even know what you mean by using secrets. How would that work? Because and Langna apparently understood what you meant as well. I had no idea what you meant. I almost never. I think I have like 4 secrets that I've made on my whole world, and I see value of secrets. I just haven't filled those out yet. I actually have a book of secrets in my world building, and I just have not. I haven't uploaded any of them. Secrets you can assign more than one subgroup to be able to see it. Yeah, that would be a hard thing to balance then, in my mind. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stick with the regular tags as much work as it may be. I think it works out better. Yeah, that's okay. Just a suggestion for another time. All right. Ah. Yeah, it would be nice to be able to type in the subgroup by name and select multiple using that subgroup container tag. Yeah, it would be good. You watch. There'll be more people that'll I think it might not really be a priority at the moment because there's not as many people using the sub stuff. Um, so far, but it's gonna grow. It'll grow. Just watch. It'll grow. That is not. That's more like a skin. Let's see. That's good. Hmm. Yeah, I'd rather do me work on the more demanding stuff. I totally agree. Totally agree. I mean, the thing is that no matter what, the things that we have, they all work and they work perfectly well. I was just thinking, just the amount of labor. I agree. Not have him work on too much at once. That'll tire him out. I'd rather have him be, I don't know, excited and just love the growth of it, the natural growth. So I like having the conversations. Barbarossa, hey, how are ya? Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Oh, by the way, now that we saw that appear on the screen and you didn't hear, I know last week there were a few that were wondering where's the sound. Now I know why I turned the sound off because I did do it on purpose. When I uploaded the video, the stream to YouTube, I immediately got tagged with copyright because some of my alerts are, you've got the Pink Panther, what is that, Warner Brothers or MGM. Um, I'm glad you're doing all right. Good, good, good. Uh, also, what is it with the donation? Who do I? What song do I have? Anyway, famous music personality. So that got tagged with copyright. Next thing you know, I start having problems. So it's great in stream, but I want to be able to upload all these things. So that's why I'm doing it. Yeah, copyright. It's like Marmite. Either you love it or you hate it. I love. It was. It's funny because I like this treat. One of my good friends is from England, and every Christmas he gives me the same treat, and each year I'm so happy. He gives me a bigger one. He gave me a bag called. Are they called twiglets? They're like tree branches. I mean, but when I asked what the heck is that burned flavor, and I'm so addicted to them, it's sick. He can get me this big bag, it'll be gone in the hour. I love them so much. Is that Marmite that's on them? Oh my goodness, I'm addicted to Marmite. I hear so many people complain about it, but I love what it tastes like. It's awesome. It's just like my whole family is so addicted to what is that called? Nutella? The chocolate spread stuff? I can't stand that. I, oh, yeah. I'm starting to think I'm the oddball around here. I'm definitely the oddball. All right, let's do the skin tone of our Evalu. I heard that Marmite is good if done right. You know what? Maybe. I don't know. I haven't heard that. I didn't really even know what Marmite was till a little while ago. So I was like, that sounds really horrible. Everyone's complaining about this flavor. Then my wife laughed and said, Hun, that's what Twiglets is. It's covered in Marmite. I was like, that really burnt flavor? That's Marmite? Oh, I love that. This is like I'll sit here and I will pick apart with my fingers and eat a whole block of Stilton cheese. And I won't even blink. I don't need crackers. I don't need anything. I need my fingers. I need a block of the cheese. I need everybody to just leave me alone. And I'm happy. Nutella's okay, but in small doses. I There's something about it that I just doesn't sit well with me. And I don't know why actually. I really don't know why. It's not that it's a horrible thing. I mean, my family loves it, and we usually most of us like most of the same things. It's like my whole family is just addicted to sushi, which makes me happy. So we're all sushi fiends. Wait, why did that happen? That's going to be white. White because of the character right behind. Oh, all right. Now we need some light fur. There we go. Darker brown underneath. There we go. And we want. Yeah, we want. All right. Feathers on the arrows. I'm really hyped up today. My new SSD just arrived, and I got some small Diffused lights too. Nice. Upgrading the computer for... Is it for your streams, or you just for fun and enjoyment? I gotta order my stuff for my Hackintosh soon. I almost want to stream that live, but I know it'd probably be a horrible mistake. This is how not to build a computer. That's what my stream would be about. Oop, don't do this either. Oop, or that. Or that. There we go. It's pretty good. Now, what do we do? Now we need to go to highlights. Drop this to about 25. We'll go to the highlights. Both. It's gonna be fun to see that in stream. So you got lights to what, go in the studio, or lights to go on your computer? Both sound cool, actually. Uh-oh, my baby. Sounds like my little baby needs a nap. Well, the lights are for the stream, as I wanted to improve the lighting for my cam. Oh, that makes sense. And these little lights are amazing. Not too bright either, which was my worry. So are they lights to improve the camera, so it picks things up better? That's kind of what I need. I need to buy some lights sometime soon. I'm actually, this one right here, I'm using my desk lamp, and it's bright, like right in my eyes. I'd love to do a soft, diffused. That's one of the next things on my list. But yeah. Go to white. That way we can do our little highlights. Which really bring out details, which I think is so funny. So glad I learned how to do this. Yeah, it was for both to have better lighting, as I noticed I was really dark sometimes, especially during these darker wintry days. Yeah, I can only imagine. Actually, I can't imagine. I know that. I mean, I don't have any windows in here, so if I turn off my lamps, I'm in. I mean, look, just this. My desk lamp. If I can find the button. There you are. So that's me without the desk lamp. That's quite a bit. So it's just my lowest setting. So, huge. These smaller lamps that you got are pretty neat. They're battery powered. Do they come with cords? Gosh, battery powered. I'm tired of buying batteries. And I can set the light to a warmer yellow. Oh, that's kind of nice too. All right. Well, I'm happy for you, Hefe. I like seeing people being able to get tools and things that help with their projects, I have a list of tools and platforms and things that I've used for a long time. Um, there are some services that I'm still using now and won't leave. I have never found anything better, and I've been using them since like 2007, I think. So at least 13 years. And I was making a comment in Discord that I should probably do a great big article that lists all my tools, so everybody can see what I'm doing, like the different platforms that you can publish on. Goodness sakes, there's so many tools. But you got to get the right ones, because there are so many people out there that just want to steal whatever they can find in your wallet, and it's It's irritating. You get turned off pretty quick if you're not careful. You know, there was a huge trend years ago, and they're saying it's always make $10,000 a month using this amazing software. And here's the lie. It was not using the software. What people were making their money on is they were making their money on selling the software to people to sell the software. The software sucked. And so what they figured out was how to streamline the pitch and automate the pitch. And then they just started convincing people to just get involved and sell the software. And they make $10,000 a month. Well, I was one of those people that I got so irritated. I started doing blog posts and vlog posts showing how people were just getting screwed. So that ticked me off. You're going to do that, and no, that's not okay. It's just not okay. So I started chipping away and warning people about it, because I think people should be warned about stuff like that. It's one thing if you, I don't know. Yeah, just don't lie. I mean, I've had some pretty fantastical things happen to me. For example, when I first started Wanted Hero, I built the website myself because I was not willing to pay someone $20,000 to build it myself. I got library books. It was a basic HTML website. It wasn't anything, I don't know, I thought it was special, but it was the first website I ever built because I needed to do it on my own. And by the end of the first year, I had over 750,000 people had come to my website. And I had readers in 60 countries within the first 12 months. So I can say that. That's true. Here's the truth though, that most people would stop right there. And I did for a while. I just used it as a sales pitch. Hey, you should check out my comics because, I've achieved this and this and this. Here's the absolute truth though. Now that I'm older, I've got kids, I want people to know that they can trust me. I just do. Okay, so I won't have these fantastical results. Maybe I will. I don't know. But here's the truth. I have no flippin' idea how that happened. I didn't control anything. It wasn't advertising. It was all by word of mouth, and it was all out of my hands. Why do people come to my website? I have no stinking idea. I really don't know. So could I duplicate it? Probably not. I don't know. Maybe it was timing. Maybe it was talking to them. Now, here's what I have had happen on occasion. I will talk to one specific person or a small group of people, and then all of a sudden some aspect of my business explodes. Like, I do no advertising. I don't have the money to advertise, but I don't do any advertising. Then all of a sudden I get onto my, my Amazon account, and all of a sudden I've sold the last time it happened was like 860 books in a day. What? How? Why? Because I want to figure out how this happens. I want to be able to do these things, systematically do it, but I don't know why it happened. I don't even know where to start. I don't have access to the people because those are Amazon's customers, and the hell if they're going to give me the information or the data, it's not going to happen. Another reason why I prefer having things on my own platform. But thing is That's the truth. I don't know why these things happened. I had one thing that I don't talk about much is I agree with you. Trust creates loyalty. But here's the other thing is I really do want to treat people the way that I'd like to be treated. I am so into, fantasy and fun and enjoy good, decent entertainment that I don't have to worry about, like with my kids or my grandkids. Um, I don't want, everything that's politicized or sexualized or any of that. Keep that crap away from me and away from my family. If you have an agenda that you're trying to push some kind of social whatever, piss off. You know, I want everyone to do the things that they want to do. I'm just not interested in that. Now, if you're coming to me and you're saying, I have this really cool story idea and you want to tell me a tale, I'm in. I'm in. If it's not some, again, crude, like all the adult stuff that's out there, or movies that I can't understand why there are so many movies that you're enjoying it, and then all of a sudden someone commits adultery or somebody's walking across the screen naked or, ripping each other's clothes off, and I'm sitting there going, what the hell happened? What? How does any of this make sense? You had a great storyline, and then you pucked it up. What is wrong with you people? It's funny, they did a study years ago that I read that Hollywood seems to put more sex and vulgarity, and they found at the time that when they did that, their sales and attendance in the theaters went down, not up. So then why the hell would you do it? I don't know. So everybody if you want to make stuff like that, whoever you are, more power to you. I'm not. I want everybody to make the stuff that they want to make, because I have just as much right to walk away and not, read what you're writing if you're writing smut, as you have a right to write it. I am perfectly okay with, I just choose not to do that. It's when people throw things in my face that there's a problem. But that doesn't happen often. But that's all of this here. It's just I just want people to be honest with each other. You know what I tried doing too? Because I'm a dad, and I'm a dad first. I used to be called the online dad because I acted like a dad to everybody. That does mean that I just love everybody, though. Okay. So what happened was I got to a point where I can't even remember what I was gonna say. Huh. Old age. I forgot already. We'll figure it out. Technical pen. We want that. Trust creates loyalty. That is absolutely true. Oh, I remember what I was going to say. So, just of trying to be upfront with parents, because I have a very specific style of parenting. I do things in a very specific way. I've done them my whole marriage, from day one with my first daughter down to my last daughter, number 13. And I'll tell you something. I write stories in my books. There's no sexualization of things. There's no, social agenda. There's no political sides or anything like that, other than, it has kingdoms and things like that, but I'm not pushing any of that. I am pushing humor. I am pushing, magic and fantastical things, and I do have an agenda in that I have a focus on trying to help my readers realize that they are more than they think they are. My stories are geared to encourage people to be the very best they can be, whatever that is. It's not trying to put anyone in a box. It's trying to encourage the self-worth of a soul. That's my only agenda. And I tell people up front. And then I told parents, I said, but I want you to know, and I have all these parents that are flocking saying, oh, can I give these to my 10-year-old kids? I said, you can. I mean, my 7-year-old, at home is reading it. I said, but I need to let you know something. I have extreme violence in there, meaning like war, and I have evil characters. I have things in there that might scare some of your kids. So I have recommended to parents, please read them first, because I don't know what your parenting style is, and I want to have respect for you and for your family. I don't want you to regret buying one of my books. So that's always a perfect place to do a commercial. right right when my computer crashes. Awesome. That's what that is. So sorry about that, everybody. It's my computer. Crash. All right. Okay, so let's see. We're going to finish doing Shay. So now we do highlights. Switch the pen. Back down to about 25, around there. I think this happened because I think the crash happened because I actually had my browser on and I hadn't noticed that. Shouldn't crash at all, but it does. Thanks, Apple. Again, it's about time for me to get this Hackintosh, so ready. Thanks, Effie. Yep, I'm bound and determined, no matter how often this happens, I'm going to make sure that I finish my streams and post them on YouTube. Enjoy this drawing, because the drawing has to be done anyway. Lorraine. Skitter, skitter, skitter. Wait, I wasn't following already? I guess not. Thank you for the follow. Okay, so I got okay, Shay is done. I think we want to do Leilani up here because I think it's going to shock people what she looks like. So let's do her hair first. Okay, whoops, that's not. There we go. We're going to do, this is Leilani. She owns the shop that sells Mago weave in the black market, which is where Wendell bought his unique outfits, his Mago weave that transform into t-shirts and sneakers. T-shirt, blue jeans, and sneakers. And she is a cannibal. Extremely attractive cannibal, but a cannibal nonetheless. And they have this drive. They will mate, and then, like a black widow, and then they will eat their mate. It's part of their race. What they do. They're extremely attractive females. Give off a particular, what's the word? Is it pheromone? Pheromone scent. Anyway, so I wrote about this with Wendell when he goes to buy the outfit with Chuck and Dax. So dang funny. Was originally skittering in to let chat folks know that parts of the world have already shifted time, so it's going to be a crazy week scheduling. Oh, way to make sure she's remembered to make a bagel and eat it. You talking about daylight savings? I just am gonna continue to do things at 9 a.m. whatever time that happens to be here. But that makes sense. World's changing. Alright, fill that in. This is the other thing. She has glowing eyes like this. She has blood red lips. Daylight savings, yeah. Here's we were trying to fix the few things with our animals, with our goats and our chickens, to make sure we were ready for winter. And we had it all planned out, taking off time from work and everything to go out the next day. And we go out the next day, and it's snowing. and it kept snowing all day. Now, here's the thing. Her skin is they describe. I wonder if that's just going to be too dark. Let's try. I still think I'm going to do it anyway. I describe her skin as being cobalt black. Unless she's just beautiful as can be. So I'll probably need to do that and then lighten. I think I'm going to leave her skin like that. And then I'm going to highlight things and put a lighter glow over the contours. We'll try that. I might have to work on her for a little while. So let's do that. Okay, well that's not good. We need to wrap around her eye. Because I want you to see the details, how pretty she is. So we'll do this. Aww. Thank you for subscribing. That's so sweet. Aww. That's so sweet. I love bagels. What do you have on your bagel? I'm a bagel nut. I love bagels. I like lox. I like capers, some red onion. Oh, I love bagels. So you gotta tell me what you're eating. I haven't eaten breakfast yet. That's coming in an hour. I don't eat before 11. Have my coffee, but I don't eat before 11. Now, I gotta figure out a beautiful color that will be a massive contrast to her cobalt skin. What color should her dress be, guys? I'm open to suggestions. Not guaranteeing I'll use it, but I'm open to suggestions. She needs to be absolutely beautiful. She's a terrifying character. Wow, I shouldn't say that. She's actually nice-ish. Why did I do that? I should not have done that. Top half has cream cheese spread, that's veggies. Bottom half has strawberry cream cheese. And I have a coffee that's 90% hot. 90, that's hot, 90% cocoa. Hot cocoa. Sounds like my wife's coffee. It's like, I have a coffee. Really? How much is chocolate? Just a little bit. Oh, Craig. Hello, handsome. Hello, buddy. Something on the purple, maybe reddish hue. Should probably back up and let you see. We might need to do another purple. That might be a good thing, actually. So I've got the purples and the pinks have been down here, like Death. I did Death's tie and his suit. Of course, he insisted on looking cool. Anyway, yeah. Hey, Craig, how about you coming over to the house tomorrow night for us to have our chat? Come visit with the family for a bit. There we go. So yeah, definitely going to have to highlight some of this because it's too dark to see even the ink lines. But this is as dark as she is in the story. You have my support. You have my support once more. Well, still. Was originally going to suggest light blue like her eyes, but that's the same color as the arrow fletching. Oh, yeah. We want something to pop, especially with that bosom of hers. Sorry. I just went through that whole line of not sexualizing things. I'm still not. I just describe her in a very short scene that she just is a very elegant lady, but she's very... She gets everybody's attention. Let's see, purple. Huh. I wonder if we can do a red. So that kind of purple? I wonder if something like... How about something like this? How about that? That actually looks pretty intense. And I can make this shine. What do you think of that? That doesn't work. Will that work now? Nope. Still covers everything. Alright, we'll do it the hard way. It's like almost a pomegranate. Hope I missed some of the skin of her arm. There we go. Okay. Purple has a royal connection too, yeah. No, not necessarily that. Not necessarily that vibe, because she's not royalty or anything. Not even close. She's a businesswoman, but just her race. In the story, but she is a vital part in giving Wendell his Mago Weave, which she got a heck of a deal on years before that she could not get rid of. And she can't stand this stuff. She can't stand Wendell's outfit, which I think is funny. Because it's an embarrassment. Because she tried putting it on the mantle and it automatically changed into jeans and a t-shirt. This is a fantasy realm. People don't dress like Wendell dresses. So All right, so now we're going to do a few things. We're going to go to highlights. And let's see, we need to lighten. Yeah, I think we need to do the white. How are we going to do this? All right, I have not done this before. We're going to get nice and low. Let's try this first and see what happens. Should probably give her some eyeliner. Whoops. Oh, you know what I need to do? No, let's... Okay, let me do a reverse. Let's do... Okay, let's do this. Let's do a lighter color. And let's make this just full. That way... Let's see, maybe use a different... Let's use a different... Okay. Almost, okay. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. This way I can slowly blend it back in. And it's also on a layer that will allow me to blend it somewhat. Yay. So you can see her a little bit better. There we go. Okay. Then I'm going to take this and blend. Let's see. I think I'm still going to do some highlights here, but that should help some. How's that looking, guys? Mr. Needle, that needle seems a little oversized to be innocent. You should not trust that. Yeah, that gnome scientist. Yeah, do not. Under any circumstances. Alright. She looks better. Okay, let's see. We're gonna do... I actually think... Let's take that. Let's do this on the flats, and I'm gonna do... Why is that not working? Flats? Okay, I guess I gotta be a little bit more intense. Okay. I think I can see you, not quite. Okay, for some reason, did I do inks? No. Okay, so it's showing the highlights. So I guess I need to put them on the highlights. Yep, apparently I do. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now let's go to the black. And we will go back to our pen. Take it to 24. Okay. In the book, it's pretty funny in Race to Tell Thorin when Leilani's measuring Wendell. And she puts her arms around him with the measuring tape, and as she stands up, she sniffs up his arm. And he just gets these horrible chills down his spine. Just freaks him out. Dax is there because Dax is his bodyguard. And Dax just starts growling. He's like, okay, this is crossing the line here, lady. Not getting this kid. Okay. Okay, and that is Leilani. Okay. Let's see, for... Oh, I forgot his name. Darn it. What is his name? Him and another doctor. I don't know. They're gnome scientists, and they developed the poison that they injected into Dax. So... Oi. Why is that still going out? Okay. Maybe here. There we go. And he's wearing white gloves. Actually, it's like powder blue. Why should that be overrunning? Why should that be bleeding into other places? That's just silly. Alright. And then we've got white. Let's see, what kind of... No, not green. We should... maybe a blue. Maybe. I'm super jealous of how your characters stay on model. The only thing my drawings saying a character is the same as the outfit after I keep being off model. I mean, just the consistency of the characters. No, they all have their place. All have their specific places. My world building is kind of extreme. Hence why today my my commercial is about the advanced world building book. I need to encourage people to get an advanced world building. Buy that journal. Yeah, it's a lot with characters visually. It's practice. I mean, I still have struggles being consistent with Wendell and Dax, for example. Chuck, I seem to be able to stay on point no matter what, or I have so far anyway. But Wendell and Dax, it's a challenge. Alright, so we got that. See. Tabermain next, I guess. Yeah, we'll do Tabermain. Mr. Orange. Why is that bleeding over? These are all... My lines are closed. I don't see why those would be bleeding over. This picture has become more complicated than I thought. I'm not complaining because I'm really glad, actually. Let's see. Nope, I need to keep with this color. That might be too much brown next to him. Let's do this instead. That's making it worse, actually. Alright, let's go darker. A little bit better. A little bit better, do a little bit darker. We'll lighten up some lighten it up in spots, but trying to offset a little bit. I want to remember his name, Mr. Stint? No. I have to look it up in the book. That's not it. Inks, maybe? That's not it. Highlights? That's not it. Mahan effects? That's not it. Background? That's not it either. Layer 9? What's left? I have no idea why there's this splash. Let's see, effects, no. Oh, it's the completed. There we go. All right. Now we want some skin color. All right. Okay. All right. Oh, glasses. What other glasses? I missed other glasses, didn't I? I have this feeling that I missed glasses. Did I miss glasses somewhere? Nope. Huh. Weird. Alright, well. Oh, excuse me. We need to go back to this guy. And we need to do... We need to do the highlights and the shadows. Well, Toblim's up and I have to go be moderator. Awesome. Have a good rest of your stream. Thank you so much. And thanks for the follow. Thanks for everything today. Have a great day. Okay. Hey, love you back, little brother. Are you taking off, Craig? How are you doing today? I feel like life has been handing my butt to me today. Bit frustrating, but hey, I'm up for a fight. I am so up for a fight. So good, the best I have been in 6 years. Gosh, that's awesome. I'm going to live through you today then, man. That's fabulous. Did I hear right? Is Andai teaching you how to measure? There we go. Highlight. Okay. No, 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 no. Why is it doing that? Okay, fine. Then I'll do this. There. That'll work. There. That's much better. Oh, I gotta do green. Yes, kind of. I'm learning the whole business. And I'll work with him rather than be better than the place you're at. And then be able to work with me. That might be the stepping stone to get the three of us working together again, huh? That's what I like to hear, all of us working together. I'm just going to try not to die in the meantime. So, my wife and I, Kathy Lynn and I, are beginning to pray ourselves out of this house, Craig. That's what we're trying to do. We just can't fit here. Just can't. And I'm hoping that when Lawrence finishes his house, that house might be up for rent. Because if Lawrence finishes his house, I think that house, just me, Kathy, the kids, and Molly, I think we would fit in that house great. The stepping stone on why we are doing this, I'm putting everything on the line. You know, Greg, I know you are, and I almost want to just say, I'm glad someone's with me putting everything on the line. It's all I've done for, gosh, man. I know what you mean. Everything on the line. Every day, everything on the line. Yep. I get it. What do you think of this, Craig? That's the whole picture so far. Let's see. Let's get it all in here. That's the whole picture so far. I'm going to make this into a poster. Booyah! So check this out. And blow it up. That's how much detail's in it on every single person. Yeah. You need to be next door. You might have to trade with someone. My lot is right next door to the Mangles. Right next door to the Mangles. Yeah, I want you to be my next door neighbor too. My kids would be so happy to have Uncle Craig next door. That would be so awesome. So, let's see. That's highlight. We don't want highlight. We want flats. We also want this to be bigger. I want to get up to the point when you want to see Lily from the books. Of course, is modeled after Kathy Lynn. Look like anybody you know? That's my wife. I did this from a picture when she was 18 years old. When I met her. Yep, that's my love interest in the story. Oh, Hefe, you're so awesome. Thank you. Thank you for that subscription. I sure appreciate that. Love you back, brother. I'm just glad you're here to hang out with me and support me a little bit. It's hard. I want to come to your stream, dude. I enjoy hanging out there. I I like being there. I know I kind of embarrass you sometimes, Hefe. I know you do, but I like telling people, no, wait. Listen to his laugh. Listen to his laugh. He has this delightful, epic laugh, and it makes you smile. So if you want happiness, go to Hefe's, watch Hefe's stream. That's what I tell people. So, I want to start doing some reading soon. All right, let's see. We need white. Okay, got that. He does have a white mustache. Oh, did I do that on highlight? Did I do that on highlights? I did it on highlights. I keep putting it in the wrong layer. Hosting. Thank you for the host. And you made it just in time for me to get off. What am I doing here? How are you today, bro? Oh, well, there you go. See, then that's perfect, because I'm about ready to log off here. I just wanted to get a couple of these drawn. So I absolutely love these two characters. Here's what I need to do. I need to turn that off. Now I'll know where things are. School starting, huh? Lots of school. So I'm curious now, how old are you? In college? In university? Some of my friends here from Twitch, I found out later, turned out to be in high school. So I'm just curious. Two tests and two papers, huh? I'm definitely going to wish you the best of luck on that. Alright. I want a bluish green. Something like that. Let's go back and turn that background on. know I'm going over, but I want to draw Lily, color Lily, before I go. This beautiful angel here. But I can't not finish things. 12 years old? You're not 12 years old. Don't tell me you're 12 years old and then you're following and no, you can't be 12 years old. Though it's not the first time it's happened either. Okay, let's see. So now we're going to be on highlights. And we will do black. Down to 25. I don't know anyone who has tests and papers at 12 years old. Well, how else am I supposed to convince you? I am homeschooled all my life and take tons of hard online courses. Okay, fair enough. All my kids were homeschooled by my wife. Miss School Teacher. Decided to take her passion for teaching and teach our children. So our children, none of them, we have brilliant married children with their children, and they have never seen, our kids have never seen the inside of a public school or private school. Except for my kids have been asked by other schools to come and teach their students, private schools, ethics and morals. So I'm kind of proud of that. Okay, I'm very proud of that. Very proud of them. Some of my kids were good friends with the children of a principal of a pretty exclusive private school. And he approached us years ago. That is, neither of them were married at the time, but asked if he could ask them to come to the school and talk about morals and ethics and studying self-motivation and studying the importance of learning and studying. And my kids did. And they were a hit. Pretty awesome, I think. So you won't ever find me knocking homeschool, that's for sure. I was homeschooled-ish when I was 14. I was put into an accelerated program, which is funny because it wasn't meant to be an accelerated program. It happened to be an accelerated program by design. My brother and I got very, very ill with something that they had in the paint at our high school that we had just moved. We didn't live in Lake Tahoe, but we lived probably about half an hour, 45 minutes away. It's usually the place in California people can identify with. Anyway, so we couldn't go to the school without getting sick. We'd show up on campus, and within a couple days, we'd just really get horribly ill. So we were put in, it was supposed to be an accelerated program. Well, it was developed as an accelerated program. Turned out that where we lived, it ended up being a program for those who had been expelled from school. So druggies, violent people, the whole bit. And that's what this particular teacher taught. And she was pretty frustrated because she had been the one to develop the program, and she never got to use it. So when my brothers show up and she finds out we're not druggies, we weren't expelled, we just were two sick kids that couldn't go to the school, she's like, wait, I get to use my program? And which was fun. So we got, 2 hours a week, basically, with her. And she taught us how to learn. Her name was Pat. That's all I really remember. But I graduated high school with honors and a 4.0 at 15. And I always thought that was impressive. But my brother did it. We graduated at the same time, and he was 14. And he went on to college at 14. Maybe he had just turned 15 when he went to college. Anyway, I didn't go because I knew enough about school that I didn't want to, be states away and get beat up. And my brother went to the school, and he did get beat up. And he ended up being in the same dorm as the linebackers for the college football team. That kind of sucked. Anyway, kind of funny. Not that he got beat up. I love my brother. But he solved it. He's a clever guy. He's he's a brilliant man. And now he's, married, got kids, and got grandkids now. We're going to have his first grandchild here soon. And, but he figured out how to get all the beating to stop. Because my dad and mom had bought him a camcorder for Christmas. And all of a sudden, he stopped writing home. He stopped calling. He stopped everything. My parents could not get a hold of him, to the degree that my father was so beside himself worried that he just literally came to me one afternoon. He says, Jamie, pack your bag. He says, we're driving to Utah. We're driving to BYU, which is where he was going. And so we drove all the way up here, and man, I'm telling you, that was pretty cool. We got up here, and he was fine. He was absolutely fine. And he was really kind of curious why we were there, and realized he hadn't called home or had contacted us in quite a while. And he laughed. He realized what had happened. And he had forgotten to, because things were going so great for him. Here's why. His room is over the dorm entrance. So what he had done with the camcorder that mom and dad had bought him was he rigged it so that he could record who was coming in and out of the dorm. So here he is getting beat up by the football players, this scrawny little kid. And he started taping all these guys sneaking in and out of their dorms, sneaking girls into the dorm. All sorts of infractions that would get a football player not only kicked off the team, but kicked out of school. And then he just expressed in his unique way, which he had a talent for doing, said, if anything happens to me, whether by your hand or anyone else's, I'll make sure that the dean gets this tape. And he kept tapes on those who caused him problems, who were bullies. All of a sudden, he didn't have any bullies anymore. So I just thought that was pretty cool, pretty funny. And that was my brother. Alright, let's see what happens. Hey, that looks good. Nice. My Auburn beauty. Alrighty. So close. So close. I just gotta finish this one. Okay, here's the thing. She has green. I think I'm going to do her brown eyes. And then I'll do the green tint to them. I like this one. All right, I'll check my text, bud. Have a good day, Craig. And I think I'm going to log off because I am well over time. So I still think that's turning out so good. Pretty good so far. And that's it for today. We will see you guys Thursday. And I will have this. I'm going to have this colored by Thursday. I know I will. If I don't, that's going to be weird. But if not, then we'll finish it up Thursday. Excuse me. Doesn't that look nice? I'm so glad you guys are here and sharing this with me. And woo. Okay, guys. So have a wonderful day and another wonderful couple of days. Thanks, Hefe, for hanging out with me. And I will see you guys in 2 days. See you then.
Come to Wanted.com. Come to come to WantedHero.com.
Almost.
Come to my dad's website and buy a book. All our books. At WantedHero.com.